kids, it's Dad. Boy, what a whirlwind day it has been. I got to bring you up to speed so you know what's happening in my life and that everything is great. So let's back up. So last night about 6 o'clock, had pizza with Tommy, and I started to not feel so good. Like I had eaten too much pizza, and my body just wasn't happy with me, and it definitely was not happy with me. And I started having like mid to lower back pain, but all the way across, and I couldn't get comfortable. Man, I was thinking, okay, I just gotta get, through it, and then I became nauseous, and I can count on one hand the amount of times I've thrown up in the last, 48 years, 49 years, and the answer is like once or twice, and I was miserable. I laid in bed for a little bit, then I went downstairs and watched YouTube videos, and when I got to the end of YouTube and it said the end, then I started watching the news, and pretty soon 2:30 comes up and 3:30 in the morning, and man, it was just miserable. And I went upstairs with Mom and said, hey, let's say a prayer and see what we need to do here. Make sure the big man upstairs needs help, and I've got her all jacked up because she's all awake. And then we decided to take myself to the ER. So here I am. I went to the ER last night. Super nice people. Holy cow. Sarah and Ryan and Chris and Dr. Polka and Dr. Black, Megan. And they, I get in there, and thankfully I drove myself in. And thankfully I was one of the only people in there. There was a baby that seemed to be pretty upset, but not sure what. You don't have to be at a hospital to have upset babies. So they got me an IV. I got a hole for my IV here, so I got an IV, and they started me on fluids, and they wanted me to see if I could go to the bathroom. That was pretty dry. My mouth was totally dry. Holy cow. And then they got me into the CT scan, so they scanned kind of like from here down, kind of my trunk. So I got that taken care of. They got me some happy meds. That kind of I went in probably a 7 or 8. The first set of meds took me down to probably an honest 5. Then they got me some happy meds that took me down to a 0, which was fantastic. Totally fantastic. And then they started talking about kidney stones or gallbladder. Ugh, I don't know anything about that. But after taking a look at the CT scan, it turned out that I have a gallstone that was totally aggravated by the pizza. So lots of fat. I understand a lot of things better, but because I had such a fatty meal, the gallbladder's working hard, and the gallstone there. So I started making calls. Got Becky there. Got some friends to give me a priesthood blessing from my church, and then met with Dr. Black, who convinced me that yes, I need to have surgery, but I need to have surgery on my timetable, not his. That an emergency gallbladder operation was not what we needed to do, that this isn't an emergency situation, because I was worried, I'm starting a new job on Monday. Can I travel? This, and this. He gave me a copy of a low-fat diet that I'm going to take between now and the time that I have the surgery. So I will be going into surgery. They do laparoscopy, so they put like a little incision here, incision down by my belly button, a couple on the side there, and they just go in and take care of it, and that's the end of it. But I go in the morning and I walk out in the afternoon. Okay, that's kind of cool. Interesting that you have a whole organ that you can take out. You lose your whole gallbladder. That's very, very interesting. So I learned a lot. I'm thankful. I'm very thankful to listen to my intuition and to have the good man upstairs who helped me out and knew that, yes, he'll help me, but sometimes I got to do stuff for myself. So I got to show up at the hospital, and he'll have good doctors to help me. And I'm thankful for good friends and all the concern near and far. But game on for travel on Monday. Right now, I haven't had any pain medication since I left the hospital. Boy, I slept all day. Holy cow, it's like 5:30 in the afternoon now, 4:30 in the afternoon, and I slept from 9 to 4:30, which I could do on a regular day basis, but because I didn't get any sleep the 24 hours beforehand, you get it. But so I'm thankful. I'm very thankful, and I'm very blessed. Kids, make sure to look for those thankful opportunities. Look for, um, thank those that are around you that are helping. I said thank you a lot to my nurses. Becky's so funny. She takes down the names of all the nurses because she goes, I bet you'll say them a thank you card. You know what? I probably will. I'll probably send them a thank you card. I love you, Claire. I love you, Madeline. I love you, Tommy. I love you, Emma. And I love you, Drew. I'm thankful for my family near and far. For Jody for reaching out and saying, oh yeah, Dr. Black is great. And for Becky supporting me, Emma and Drew and the whole team. It does take a village, and today I needed that village. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.